When temperatures get high and or humidity creeps up, all animals can be in danger of suffering from heat stroke, and dogs tend to be more prone to heat stroke than cats. Those most vulnerable tend to be the elderly, those smushy-nosed dogs and cats called brachycephalic breeds, those double hair-coated animals, overweight pets, and those with breathing or heart conditions or other illnesses, and of course those that can't escape the heat. Now, heat stroke can be triggered by a number of things, and the most common being exercise. The environment, of course, like being stuck in a really hot room, vehicle confinement. Certain medications can also trigger a hot body, and hot buildings and tragic accidents such as being left in a big heavy coat or getting tangled in a blanket that have been sleeping on. The signs of heat stroke include heavy breathing such as panting, drooling, wanting to drink a lot, wanting to lie down and not move, collapse, those really dark pink, red gum colour, vomiting, regurgitation, diarrhea. Now if you see any of these signs, you must cool your pet down, move them into the shade, make them rest. Do not continue to exercise or walk. And if they don't stop panting, it's time to start active cooling. We do this by rapidly wetting them all over. Use a hose, put them in the shower, use a bucket. You can put a fan or direct the aircon directly over them, and this increases the airflow all over their body to help evaporation. If they're not vomiting, you can offer a little water, but don't force them. And especially if they're a little bit comatose, don't let them drink. And most importantly, once you've finished wetting them, go to the vet immediately. Don't miss that step. There are lots of myths associated with keeping your pets cool, so let's dispel some. Number one, cool ice baths are effective. They won't hurt your dog. Number two, cooling coats tend to be a waste of time. The cooling action doesn't last long, they heat up really quickly and they just add to the problem. 3, giving pets ice blocks to eat is absolutely fine. It helps keep them cool and is not going to hurt them at all. And if your dog has a double hair coat, it's absolutely fine to clip them and it will 100% cool them down. It is not bad. You might consider applying sunscreen, especially if that skin has been naked to the sun all their lives. Bottom line, we know that immersive and evaporative cooling works and any water temperature is actually fine, so just wet them down. Now you can prevent heat stroke by only exercising in the very early or the very late hours when it's a lot cooler. Clip those animals that have a double or a really long hair coat. Make sure you've always given them access to water. Also ensure that there's always shade. Use paddling pools and ice treats, and don't let them sunbathe. If you're out and about and you notice those early signs, stop and cool your pet down. If in doubt, it's never a bad thing to just wet them down and go to the vet. Vets will have a quick check, make sure it's all fine and let you be on your way if they're not worried. If you enjoy these quick little animal health tips, make sure you subscribe to Your Vet Online.